Good afternoon on Wednesday. It's the 23rd of August, and this, of course, is Peter Sandrovitch with you. And many thanks indeed for calling through to my Peter's Racing Tips YouTube bulletin of the day, predicting winners for the following day. And I've got two horses which are running at Chelmsford on this line for you free of charge. And they're two certainly of my strongest all-weather bets of the year. One of them, which I'm going to give you first in a few moments, is a horse that I've been following for some time, and I know it's a winner waiting to happen, and I think it will happen tomorrow night at Chelmsford. I'm going to be having a substantial punt on it myself, and I really do like it an awful lot. Should be a good price as well. I'm looking for 7 or 8 to 1, but I do think it should be nothing like that, more like a 5 to 2 chance. And I'll tell you all about that in a moment as well. And actually, a race before that, there's another very powerful bet as well, which make it up into 2 singles and a nice double on those 2 as well. So I'm going to have the 2 each way singles and a each way double. But the first one I'm going to tell you about is a very powerful bet indeed. Indeed, probably my strongest all-weather bet of the year. And I'm going to give it you free of charge. Well, if you're a member of my Telegram 500 club, you would have been given a wonderful opportunity to back a big winner today, and the horse did exactly that. It was called, because I've got it a slip in my hand, which says Equilateral, and there it is, another winning ticket, Equilateral, which won at 12 to 1. Job done, and that was for my York players on my one and only Telegram club, which is my Telegram 500. Now, it did have 500 members in, but now it's got over 800 members in, and I don't know when it's going to stop, to be honest with you, because people keep calling in, tuning in, and trying to get in. And I'm going to give you another chance to get in that club, which gave a free winner last week on a horse called Silver Samurai, a free winner. It was only available on that channel there, which won at 17 to 2. And then the night before, I gave a 3 to 1 free winner as well on a horse called Bo Pedro, which won at 3 to 1. And then on the Monday, I gave a late information bet out, which was an opportunity to get an emerald bet, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And that was a horse called Bosco Borden. There it is there, Bosco Borden. There's a betting slip there showing that. I had a few quid on that one there, but there's a lot more money going on that up and down the country. I can assure you that. That one netted £1,000 alone, but there's a lot more money going on than that. As I say, Equilateral's just gone in at 12 to 1 for my people, my clients on the, there it is, there's Equilateral there as well. Look, that's another cool grand straight in, but there's about 20 times as much going on up and down the country. I've got several people putting money on all over the place because you can't get it on in one place. The book is frightened to death. So with all that in mind, let me tell you what I've got. And what I've got now for you is something that'll, well, that was quite exciting to have a 12 to 1 win in the first bet at York for the Telegram clients. And that was very exciting, obviously, and very thrilling for everyone. But last Thursday, something else was thrilling as well. A horse called Kampala Beach won at 14 to 1, backed into 11 to 1. I'm going to show you that one as well. If you don't think I'm backing him, there's another one, Different Tone, which won at 6 to 1, another £1,000 worth of profit there. And that was on this channel, free of charge. But I'm just going to show you Bosco Borden. Silver Samurai, there's another quick 1,100 quid on that one. That was Saturday, a free bet. Kampala Beach, there it is, Kampala Beach. Netted 1,200 that, but if you times that by 20, it works out about 24k to my eyes. So I'm just showing you that there's money going on from me on these horses, serious money, up and down the country, serious money. They're just me playing at it there, but making thousands and thousands of pounds, right? On one common denominator, they're all very big prices, right? Now, last Thursday, I gave you Kampala Beach as an emerald bet. I charged £10 for it. But it wasn't just one bet. I gave 4 bets in a lucky 15. The other 3, we nearly copped the lot because 2 out of the other 3 came second, a horse called Half Nuts, which 6 to 1, finished like an absolute bomb second. It would have won another stride. And the other one was called Morning Approach, which once again was second at 8 to 1 placed. So 3 out of the 4 bets on an each way lucky 15 came up, including what you've just seen there, a 14 to 1 winner with Kampala Beach. And since then, there's been winners and winners and winners going in from all angles on my Telegram club, on this channel, of course. Morning Tone was another one, wasn't it? Not Morning Tone, something different tone, job done. And, of course, the big apple of my eye is my emerald bets. There are emerald bets tonight, but their deadline has been reached on those bets. You can no longer get on the 2 bets tonight at Sligo. However, and this is a however, I'm going to say it again. However, at 2 meetings tomorrow night in Ireland, Leopardstown and Killarney, I'm going in with 4 of my most confident selections ever in Ireland, not just this season, but ever. I'm very, very confident about these horses. The 2 at Leopardstown, they're all going to be big prices, all of them. They always are. I don't put short ones up on there. But I'm going to give you not 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do what I did last Thursday, when I picked a 14-1 winner and a second at 6-1 and a third or second at 8-1. 3 out of the 4 come up. I'm hoping I can nail all 4 here. And this is a chance. This is a chance. If all 4 come up here and won, you're talking about an absolute fortune. You're talking a fortune for a fiver. You're talking, and the remote control's gone skyrocketing off the settee there with Molly moving around as usual. But I'm going to keep going under sufferance. The powers that be are trying to put me off, but it's not going to happen. 4 bets for £10. 2 at Leopardstown, 2 at Killarney. You don't need me to keep telling you how many winners I'm picking and what's going on. You've just seen another one there. Even though it wasn't on this channel, it was on my Telegram, and 800 people know about it, right? So it's not made up. It's really happening, and I'm backing them as well. Equilateral, Jamie Spencer, on the nose, bump, jump, job done. Another 12-1 winner. It's relentless. It's a full-out attack and assault. I told you at the beginning of this month we were going to have a record break in August. We are doing. I told you it's going to be a fantastic September, October, November, and December. Last year in November and December, I broke all box office records. I tipped more big price winners than anybody's ever done, ever. It doesn't matter who they are, ever. Ever. They're all in the vault if you want to go and see them. They're incredible winners. 14-1, 16-1, 40-1, all sorts. I'm beating that now. And not only beating it, I'm going to absolutely blow it out the water. But you've got to follow the information. The emerald bets are double-digit bets, and they're there to clean the bookies out, to whitewash them. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to whitewash them. You get 4 up, it's going to come to an absolute mint. It's a 10,000-1 roll-up. For a tenner, you can win 100 grand. The only way you'll do that any other way is to win the lottery, and that is very difficult. This is a lot easier than winning the lottery, I can assure you that. We've already had a near miss last Thursday, but still a big win at 14-1 with Kampala Beach. Because you get the bonus ball, don't you? 1 winner, triple the odds or double the odds with the bookies. It's like a 40-1 winner last week if you had a lucky 15. So I've got these 2 bets at Leopardstown, which I couldn't be more confident about. They just fall like that. Sometimes they just fall like that. They go into the slot, bump, and that's it. It's just like Connect 4. They just go into the slot, and that's what these 4 horses are gone. You can't frame it. Sometimes there's only 1, sometimes there's none, sometimes there's 2. But just so happens there's 4, just like last Thursday. It's not, got to find 4. It's not that. It just finds you. So the 4 have found me, and I'm giving you the chance to get on. 4 bets for £10. If you want them, I'll tell you once more what you do. You pay me £10, 1-1. It's an investment into yourself, into your judgment. Most people are doing it. The calls are going up. The purchases are going up. Everyone's doing it. They're all coming on board, and they're all coming into the Telegram. 800 now in 2 weeks. Everybody's doing it. Don't be left out. Most people are coming on board, and they're following all the tips. And by doing that, you don't miss any winners across the board. And my job is to back winners personally and then tell you what I'm betting. And that's exactly what's happening here, all right? 4 bets for a tenner. You pay the tenner to the normal bank accounts listed below, and then you must email petersracingtips@gmail.com. Don't email anywhere else. Some people keep emailing other emails, and it's all very, very difficult to administrate when that happens. It's frustrating. So most people get it right. You pay a tenner, and then you email petersracingtips@gmail.com and just quote the word emerald. But we're going for the whitewash. We're going for it. We're going for all 4 here. A chance to win a fortune. A fortune. Very rare you get opportunities like this. So take note. I am backing these very heavily myself, and I'm going to try and have an enormous touch myself alongside you. No one wants to win more than me. And then we both win together, and that's what we're doing. All right, so 4 bets for a tenner. You know how to get them. just get on board and don't miss them. Now then, with all that in mind, I've also got, I'm just going to move something away from this computer. Bear with me 1 minute. That Molly knocking that channel changer. It was on the racing this afternoon at York. We've been having a nice afternoon, and then Molly wants to go a little walkie, so she's knocked the channel changer off to break my concentration. I think that's what she did. I do. She's very clever. Right. And what about that? He says, let's get on with it. Tomorrow's racing, okay? Remember, this is for tomorrow, Thursday, 2 bets at Chelmsford. My biggest all-weather bet of the season, and one not too far behind it as well, all right? So I'm going to back these 2 singly, and then I'm going to have the each-way double. By the way, what I'll do on this tonight, I'm going to put a link onto my Telegram channel, which you can join for free. If you want to come on board, I'll open it back up. I'm trying to help you as much as I can. I did say 500. There's now 800 in there. If you want to come on board, you must have Telegram. And if you've got Telegram, just click it and you'll go straight into the pot. And you can read everything. You can read all the history of it, all the winners, what I'm telling you about. So you can read it all. How we're making the bookies weep. Simple as that. And you also get free bets every morning. There's actually 2 free bets tonight on Wednesday. So if you want them, you just get yourself there and you can go and get them. And one of the bets is actually in Ireland. It's a 500 club bet, 500 club bet, I call it. Right. Anyway, so if you want that, you just search below and you'll find it's just the click for the Telegram. Right. Let's move on. Let's get serious now. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. The 8:35 at Chelmsford. Let's not mess around now. Let's get serious. Number 7. It's called Oriental Spirit. It's trained by Stuart Katow and ridden by Callum Shepherd. I'm making no puns, no jokes, no playing. I'm telling you, I really fancy this horse very strongly indeed. I'm not going to go into wherefores and whys. I'm just telling you, it's well handicapped off a mark of 59. It's ready to strike, and I think it will strike. The horse is ready to win. It's on the all-weather tomorrow night after 2 runs on turf, which has showed to me at Bath and Salisbury that it was ready to come to hand and win. And Callum Shepherd, usual jockeys on board, and I wouldn't look anywhere else in that race but that one. Number 7, Oriental Spirit. I'm looking for 5, 6, maybe 7 to 1. Don't know. It's a 13-runner race. Should be a fair price, each-way price, but I'm all over it like a rash, and I'll be really disappointed if it doesn't strike. So it's number 7, Oriental Spirit. It's your first bet of these double-headed Chelmsford. And actually, they're both in the last roundup, meaning they're both in the last races of the day. And the 8:05 is the previous horse I'm going to give you. And this one's strong as well. I'm going to give it you free of charge. I'm not charging for them. And you know how strong these bets can be. Different Tone won the other day as well, of course, for us at 6 to 1. And so many big Irish winners, as you well know. But my big 4 Irish bets for Thursday, 2 at Leopardstown, which I really like, and 2 at Killarney, which I really love, are 4 for a 10. All right, fair enough. 4 for a 10. If you want them, you know where they are. We know what we're doing now. We're not playing games. This is serious. We're all out attack to bust the bookies big time and to change your betting lives and to fill your banks up with, so you can treat yourself to some life luxuries, that's for sure. Right, okay, so the second and final bet of these 2 Chelmsford all-weather bets. It's number 7. It's called Socialist Agenda. Socialist Agenda. It's ridden by one of the best jockeys in the business when the money's on, Shane Kelly. And I think the money is on tomorrow, and I'm on it, that's for sure. This horse has got stacks of progression. It's totally unexposed on the flat. It's not a bad hurdler at all. It's a bumper winner. It's got loads of form to its name over the jumps. It's potentially thrown in off a mark of 53, and that'll do for me. I think this horse is a very unexposed type against a very, very ordinary bunch, 0 to 55. Handicap grade 6. It doesn't come much lower than this on the all-weather, and I think this will be too good for him. And it's great jockey on board who's riding it for the first time, Shane Kelly, a real job jockey, and I think he'll land the job. So there we go. So 2 big bets there. You've got them. Now take them down again. Oriental Spirit and the 8:35 at Chelmsford, one of my bets of the season on the all-weather, if not the strongest bet. I love it. I'm all over it, and I'll be bitterly disappointed if we don't collect. And the same goes for Socialist Agenda in the 8:05. So within half an hour, we're either going to be up or down. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that's the elixir of winners, Dandelion and Burdock. And I haven't done that for a long time. and I'm determined to bust them bookies. And we've got the elixir of life. Well, not quite, but the elixir of winners, Dandelion and Burdock. Tell you what, get some down you. It's what you need to back some big winners. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. 4 for a tenner. Them Emerald bets are ready to rock and roll to the payout counter.